Namaste, my wonderful Capricorn friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, you're not here by chance because the Spirit has something very important to reveal to you this week. So, let's begin by clearing the space and releasing all negative energies. Okay, now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, so let's begin. I am going to pull a oracle card from, it's called the Wise Witch. Okay, so let's see what message the Wise Witch would like to tell you. It wants you to have clarity. Okay, it wants you to have clarity. So maybe you are, have too many things in your thoughts or in your your emotions are very crammed. I don't know, right? But let's read. So it's trying to tell you, light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. Okay, light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. So because you are so clouded with so many things, all right, that probably I feel like you are not clear in your thoughts. All right, so they want you to have a clearer vision so you can move forward with your desire. Okay, now let's see what other messages the tarot has for us. Okay, nice. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands, you have a major arcana, okay, the Hierophant, and you have the Five of Swords. Very interesting cards. Okay, so we are going to now, look this into a deeper level in a moment and see what other message or messages this card is going to reveal to us. Okay. Now, before I begin, my wonderful Capricorn friends, I just want to remind you that this is a collective reading, so please take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it'll be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the videos. So, let's begin. Now, when I look at your cards, I can sense that why the Wise Witch asks you to lit up a candle for clarity, because you are so clouded with so many things. I think people around you are pinching your brain and then flying away, pinching your brain, flying away. There's so many things going on, okay? And you just want freedom, okay? Leave me alone. But at the current moment, I think there's too many things going on with your thought process, okay? Swords is all about thought process, and five is a lot of conflict and chaos, all right? And at the same time, it also asks for a change. You want change. So I sense that you are so clouded with your thought process. You are like everywhere. You are unable to see your path, your desires. You're only, helping people around you and not you. Okay. And because of that, there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of conflicts happening. Okay. I'm not sure whether you getting bullied at work. I also getting that sense that you are being bullied at work, so they're making use of you. Maybe you just joined the company, and because you're a newbie, so they are just pushing the work to you, and you are just taking it, and you are feeling, not sure what to do. And so, yeah, looks like there is a lot of tension going on, within you. All right. So you might want to connect with the higher self. okay? Because you're going this with yourself, all right? This week, I hope you can take time off, lit the candle, and see whether you can connect to the divine. Okay, looks like you got no time to connect with the divine. Okay, now this is five, this is five. Whereas this is five of swords, that there are a lot of conflicts happening in your mental state. Whereas in this, okay, the Hierophant, because this is a major arcana that you need to go through right now, okay, it's now, it's happening now, okay, you might want to connect to your spiritual instincts, um, maybe, do some research on how you can connect with the spiritual, the divine, okay, or maybe you can also approach some, some people who is around you, who is more, appropriate with, the guidance, or what is right, what is wrong. Yeah, they call them a mentor. Maybe you want to connect with a mentor and seek maybe some help in your community, all right, and see how you can go about it. um, Engage in some form of learning and connecting to the higher self. Looks like you're very detached, all right, and now you don't know, you once upon a time had a very clear vision what you wanted to do, but along the way, people coming and biting, pinching your brain, that you lost the connection with the higher self. You see, you need to be in balance, in order to move on. So you might want to, work within yourself. Maybe you might want to learn how to say no assertively. Now, remember, no is a complete sentence, so you might want to say no assertively, okay? Not just saying, yeah, no, but no, okay? So you might want to work on your, your throat chakra, okay, and be a little bit fiery, not arrogant or aggressive, but a bit more fiery, so that they will go away. If not, they will keep coming back, and whatever passion and purpose that you desire, that you want to do, might not be, will be able to do. Okay, so connect with your heart chakra and see whether you can work on your throat chakra. Okay, now the Ace of Wands is all about growth, passion. Okay, something new is cooking up for you. All right, but you need to connect to the divine in order to connect to your, your third eye. Your third eye kundalini is about to open up. Okay, but because people are not letting you to be, connecting to your desires, your kundalini is not going to open up. But now, all right, you are forced, okay, to connect to the divine, because your third eye chakra is about to open. Okay, and when that open, there's going to be new passion, there's going to be new growth in your life. Okay, the way you're going to look at things is going to be different. There's going to be a lot of excitement, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, but you need to, take action. Okay, you need to take action, because the wands, okay, is a fire sign, and it deals with a lot of action, right? You need to be motivated. It's a card of, a willpower. So you might want to look at what's going on with you, connect to your inner self, connect with your ancestors, connect with your higher self. Okay, see whether you can connect with any of your religious people. If you have any religious people around you, maybe, if you're a religious person, then you can go to, your religious organization and seek guidance, look up for a mentor. All right, sit within, and there is a lot of growth happening within you in the next 3 to 6 months. By the end of this year, I think you're going to have a total different perspective of what you have been doing. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a life-changing events for you. Yes, you might want to come back and revisit this video again, in 6 months or 3 months down the line. But I can see that in 3 months' time, you are going to, look at things in a very different manner, because their life is going to change for you. Okay, and I really strongly feel, okay, my wonderful Capricorn friends, things are going to move very differently for you. All right, but in order to do that, I want to see what are the things that you can, able to surrender, okay, so that you can move along. Surrender to play. You are being so busy with work. Okay, you need to take it easy. All right, you need to have the yin and the yang. You can't be just working, 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 or always concentrating on other people. And that is why, the other part of you, I already mentioned, okay, wants change. You want to have this freedom, but you are so caught up with other people's drama, that you don't have time for yourself. So you might want to consider, take some time to play, be a child again. You see how he is laughing, right? Because he's connecting to the divine. He is very happy. He's so cheerful from here to here. So when you want, how children are so beautifully, they're so happy, they just love to play. They don't like seriousness and, that kind of stuff. So surrender to play. So let's see what are the cards is trying to say to us. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. That's right. When you rejuvenate, your third eye opens. I told you something, there's a change coming. You're going to be very different, because once your Kundalini opens, you're going to think and see and feel very different. Trust me. Okay, really. So let's read that again. Okay, take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So play hard, okay? And I think you have enough, helping people. Maybe now it is time to look after yourself, okay? Maybe go for a retreat, all right? Sometimes, I know some friends of mine, I used to do that, okay? June, because it's halfway towards the year. So we can go for a retreat for a couple of days, isolate yourself, and yeah, rejuvenate. And then, when you come back, okay, and see, what path you want to go, what is your desire, connect to your desires. Look like your desires are waiting to ignite, waiting to ignite. But for some reason, you're not having the time. Okay, now I'm also going to pull an angel number for you, that you can use it as a mantra. All right, see what you want to. So I was told to pick this. Okay, I am perceptive. Okay, I am perceptive, number 16. So let's read that. Okay, you have an inquisitive mind. Okay, that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. Okay, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So this is the divine knowledge. So you already have a gift. So once you are going to connect to the divine, your Kundalini is going to open, and here, instead of they pinching and you're not connecting, you are now going to teach them. Probably that is your desired path. Maybe that is your purpose, why you are here. I don't know. All right, so let's read that again. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So once you're able to open up your Kundalini, okay, your knowledge, your third eye is going to help other people, okay, learn from you. That's why I say maybe you might want to connect with a guidance seeker or a mentor, learn, and then you can work on, and ta-da, the next thing you know, you are going to share your successful knowledge to others. Okay, I don't know, sometimes the universe works in a very mysterious way, and I don't know how it happens, right? Okay, so now I'm going to pull a charm for you and see what charm comes here. You have the red heart. Okay, see your heart chakra. You might want to open up your heart chakra, your throat chakra. You might want to work on a lot of your chakras. Okay, so I think this is look like an heart, a red heart with rosy cheeks. Okay, and I think this is white purity, the mouth. So I'm not sure what they call it. Do they call that tata? I'm not sure, but I know it's a heart shaped. Okay, and the red color is equipped with love. It's equipped with passion. It equipped with deep emotional connection. So you might want to connect within. Okay. I don't even know whether do you love yourself. Maybe it's a question that you want to ask. Whether do you love yourself? What are you passionate about? So, connect within. And once you do a lot of inner work, I see that you need to do a lot of inner work. And when you're able to do that, you're going to have a crystal clear clarity in your path and what do you want to do. Okay. Now, so my wonderful Capricorn friends, this is your reading, and I truly hope you have enjoyed it. Now, the summary of this reading I posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. Now, if you like this reading and you resonated with it, please let me know in the comment section below, because your insights might help others on their journey. So until the next reading, my wonderful Capricorn friends, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.